All right, here we go. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't seen my intro video, please jump over and watch that for me. I will try to remember to put it in the description, just so you can get an idea of what I want out of this channel. As I said in the intro, music is going to be one of the biggest parts of my channel, and I'm going to have multiple genres of music, not just one, because I notice there's a lot of channels that kind of focus on one, and I want to expand that because I love all kinds of music. So the first one I chose to go with is K-pop. I know that's totally trending right now, and I'm new to it. I'm always the last to know everything, and this is no exception. So I wish I could have been there from the beginning, though, because it would have been so fun. I would have been along for the ride the whole way. That would have been awesome. But anyway, so the first group that I am going to react to is BTS, because they were the first K-pop group that I ever heard, and Fake Love was actually the first K-pop song that I ever heard, and I totally fell in love with it. So I thought that it would be a very good place for me to start. I would love to get to know the members better, the band better. I know there's some introduction videos out there. If you can send me the best of, I'll watch as many as I can, as well as maybe any individual videos about the people, like just the individual people. I would love to get to know them better. And I was hoping I want to go back to their very first song, the very first album, and go through and react to all of that, because I think it would be extremely interesting to see how they grow and develop as individuals, as a group, and how their music progresses over time up till now, which I haven't seen the newest one. I've been holding off because I knew I was going to start this channel, so I haven't seen the newest one yet. If you'd like me to react to that first, I can do that. If you would like me to wait until I've gone from the beginning all the way up to this, I can also do that. Whatever people want. It's up to you. So anyway, oh yeah, I forgot. Since Fake Love is my first video here, with each music video, actually, I would love videos about like dance practices, making of the music video, rehearsals, live shows, just anything interesting about the song or the lyrics themselves, and anything that'll give me a deeper understanding, because that would be pretty cool. So anyway, before I begin, just a few facts about Fake Love. It was composed by RM, and we all know who that is. And then these next couple of names, I apologize sincerely if I pronounce these wrong. I'm probably going to slaughter them. But the other people that composed the song are Bang Si-hyuk, or Hitman, who is actually also the founder of the company of Big Hit Entertainment, which is where I'm guessing the nickname Hitman comes from. And last but not least is Kang Hyo-won, or P-Dog. The music video itself was directed by Young-Sok Choi. Good job, dude. It's quite an impressive music video. I really love watching it and all the different elements that are in it. Just a couple of musical notes here, haha. Fake Love is written in the key of D minor. Now, I have this theory, I was just thinking about it the other day, that all these songs that I really, really like seem to be in a minor key, at least they are to my ear. I don't know if they are, but as I do these songs and these reactions, hopefully I can figure this out. I have this theory that I love minor keys, that just something about them. So anyway, I'm going to document that as I go. And Fake Love is also written in 4/4. Just for anybody who's musically minded out there that would like to know that. I printed out the lyrics here so I can reference them right here. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the lyrics after the video is done as well. I'll try not to pause too much. But that said, let's get our window here and, whoops, apparently that's at the end. I never watched it before, huh? Okay, let's go full screen and start. Oh, headphones, hello. That would be a good idea. So before we start, I know, I'm already pausing, sorry. That flower, I wasn't sure, I'm not 100% sure what it means. When I'm reading the lyrics here though, I saw that part that says that about a flower that can't be bloomed and a dream that can't come true. I'm wondering if that is the flower that's referenced in the lyrics. Let me know if you know what that means, okay? Sorry, had to pause there. So that first part, the darkness and the shadows, when you think about the name Fake Love, it kind of makes it seem more secret or hidden, you know, things that aren't, you know, real, fake things, they're in the dark. I know I could be totally pulling that out of nowhere, but and then just something else I notice every time I watch this, and maybe it's just me, but all the band members are in some sort of black or white or gray, just like that muted color, except for Jungkook, and he is got that red jacket on, like he stands out, like he's a character you're supposed to follow. And what it reminded me of was Schindler's List. I don't know whoever's seen that. The whole movie is black and white except for that one little girl wearing that red coat. She totally stands out, and you notice her throughout the whole story. It kind of like, she kind of goes with the story. I was wondering if maybe that was kind of the concept they were trying to go with here, or if I'm pulling that out of somewhere too. If you know, let me know in the comments. Just a second, J-Hope. Just real quick, it was interesting. The first band member that I ever was able to pick out was RM. I could, like, no matter what music video I watched, I'd be like, oh, there's RM, I can see him. And then actually, interestingly enough, J-Hope was the second member I was able to pick out without difficulty. I think a lot of the difficulty for me was all the hair changes and the outfit changes, especially in the same music video. So that kind of threw me off a bit. And I suck with names and faces, so that's a random thought there.
위해서라면 난 아파도 강한 척할 수가 있었어. 사랑이 사랑만을 더 완벽하게 내 모든 점들은 다 숨겨지게 이루어지지 않는 꿈속에서 이룰 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어. 나였어 나였어 날 위해 예배까지 쓸기 전에 너였어 널 지워내 여기대로 해. 나였어 날 위해 예배까지 쓸기 전에.
Okay, so that part, I've read a lot online that that's actually real. That the floor falling is actually real. They have him hook up to a harness or something, so just in case, but he's supposedly really fast. If that's true, let me know. Also, how are those all? They're like phones and iPads and stuff. Interesting. Okay. Gorgeous blue color. I love that blue.
Why you stop? I don't know. 나 몰라. 웃어봐. 사랑해. 말해봐. 말해봐. 나조차도 버린 나. 너조차 이해할 수 없는 나. 낯설다 하는 네가 좋아하던 나로 변한 내가 아니라 하는 예전에 네가 잘 알고 있던 내가 하는 게 뭐가
I could hear some, I haven't noticed this before, so it's interesting, but that last part there, I'll rewind it. While he's doing his little rap part, you can hear somebody talking in the background. I wasn't able to figure out what they were saying, but I could hear somebody talking in the background, which is interesting. And those Snickers, are those real Snickers, or is it a picture? I'd love to know how many Snickers bars there are. But okay, let me rewind this. Let me see if I can rewind it enough here. If you listen in the background, you can hear somebody talking. I don't know who it is. Let's see. So, before we go to this part here, I notice on a lot of the parts, just that last part is the most noticeable. I know they do it more than once, but I notice they cover their eyes and their ears and their mouth, kind of like that, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I'm sure if I thought about it long enough, I could come up with a connection. I won't do this right now because it might take a second. But is that something they meant to do, or is that just the choreography? I would be interested to know if that has anything to do with it. That'd be pretty cool. Also, just a random thought again. I always have random thoughts, I'm sorry. I'll try to keep my random thought ratio down in the future. But this song, when I first heard it, I was wondering if they were hungry when they made it, because when it first starts, I don't know, I'd have to look up the lyrics, but I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds like salsa. And, well, we all know what salsa is. But as it keeps going, I hear it what sounds like hamburguesa, which is hamburger in Spanish, which who knows why they'd have hamburger in Spanish in there. That's kind of dumb. And then again, I heard what sounded like kielbasa. So like by the end of the song, I was like, were they hungry when they wrote this song? Like, what does this food have to do with this song? But anyway, that was just my random thought there. Let's finish this video now. There's the flower again. Is that supposed to be like the room, that what's left of the room? Like, I get a lot of the meanings of this song, but a lot of the scenes don't connect. So cute. They're all so cute. They're so young, but still cute. So I gotta pause it there. Every time I see this video, I love this part. That "Save Me, I'm Fine." I actually saw that on a TV show. It's probably like Dr. Phil or something. I don't remember where. And like right after that, like everybody was getting a tattoo and stuff of that. So I know it's cliche, but seriously, if I were to get a tattoo, it would be something like that, because it has a personal meaning. Because it's like, it says "I'm fine," that's what you tell everybody. You're like, "I'm fine, don't worry about me, like, go." But then hidden in there is the "save me," where like, I don't know, like inside you're like, okay, no, actually I really do need help. I need somebody to save me, but I can't ask for it, because you know it's so hard to ask for help. But so I love the fact that they put that in this music video. It's like amazing.
사랑이 사랑만을 너무 완벽하게 내 모든 약점들은 다 숨겨지게 이루어지지 않는 꿈속에서 피울 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어.
Alright, I'll pause it right there so you can have a good background there. So that was Fake Love from BTS. And oh hey, I just noticed that. What does that say? Bangtan Sonyeondan. Bangtan Sonyeondan. I don't know if I'm saying that. I recognize the Bangtan part, because I've heard them called Bangtan Boys before, and sorry if I totally slaughtered that pronunciation. Okay, anyway, see, another random thought brought to you by me. So, from what I know about this song, it's all about the crappy side of love, which I wish there wasn't a crappy side, but there unfortunately is. And I get about, like, you're trying to change yourself to fit what others expect, and I know, totally know what that's like. It's like you'll change yourself just so somebody will love you. And it doesn't work. You can take my advice for it. It doesn't work. But I love how this song incorporates that in there. And I saw a thing with RM, an interview, where he said it could also be about self-love, and that you know, if you can't love yourself, if you're being fake yourself, like, it's not going to work out. And I totally agree with that too. Self-love, though, is really hard. And then something that this reminded me of, I was just, another random thought, if you've ever seen the movie Runaway Bride, it's an old one, but no, it's not old, because then I'm not old yet. But it has Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, and the whole movie is about, she spends her time changing herself when she meets people, when she meets guys, because she wants to find love. And so she'll change herself into what these people want. Like, she dates like this sports guy, and so she pretends to love sports, pretends to know what she's talking about, you know, dresses up in the jerseys and stuff. But every time she gets to the altar, she realizes there's something wrong, it's not right, and she'll run away. And she does this like multiple times until finally the Richard Gere character comes along, and she realizes the problem is that she doesn't know who she is, she doesn't know what she likes, like, she's totally lost, and that is why she can't find love. And she needs to, you know, whoever loves her needs to love her for who she is and for what she likes. And so she goes on this self-discovery, and eventually, you know, happy ending, they get married and stuff. But I thought that was that reminded me of that this too, when they're talking about be yourself, or, you know, your relationships aren't going to work. So anyway, I'm not trying to get too deep there. That's basically what I got out of it. I would love to know what you got out of it. Like, what are some interesting meanings that you've been able to come up with, whether the lyrics, the music video, anything like that. I'd love to talk about that. Please comment below, and I will try to read any comments if there are any, because I know this is a brand new channel, so maybe there won't be any for a while. But anybody who does watch this, I hope you liked it. I hope I didn't talk too much. Yeah, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. And I will stop recording right now.